Hey folks, welcome to my channel. The channel where your most burning Camino questions won't get answered, or at least not the way you might have expected. And yeah, some of you might have read Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. If you didn't, do it. And yeah, the story starts with the big supercomputer Deep Thought that was built for finding the answer to the question of life, universe, and everything. And after it finished its program, the answer was 42. And people said, 42, what the heck? And Deep Thought said, no, the answer is perfectly correct. Maybe you should figure first out what the real question is. I think many of you have seen or have watched the movie The Way. In my opinion, the most realistic Camino movie ever. Anyway, in the beginning, there was the French police officer who said to Tom, Mr. Avery, you cannot walk the Camino. You are not prepared. You have not trained. And Tom just replied, in that case, it might take a little longer. But how can you prepare for the Camino physically? Now, in my opinion, the only way to prepare physically for walking the Camino is, let's say, starting 2 or 3 weeks prior to departure. Walk 20, 25, 30k every day, regardless of weather, business appointments, pain, because that's what you will do on the Camino. But I don't know about you. I cannot do that because I simply don't have the time. First thing, I think if one person hasn't walked more than 1 kilometer in his entire life in one row, he wouldn't get the crazy idea to walk hundreds of kilometers through Spain. So I think we all know how to use our feet, right? My opinion, it doesn't give you any advantage if you go on a hike once a week. It's nice, you should do that anyway. But it's like going once a month to the gym. Doesn't make you a strong guy. And once you're on the Camino, especially in the first week, you don't have to walk 20, 25, 30k every day. It's not necessary. Even on the first day from Saint-Jean, you don't have to walk to Roncesvalles. You can stop after 8k at Horizon, like I do. Your stamina and endurance, can I say that, gets to you while walking the Camino. After some days, walking long distances are normal for you. Now to important things, the shoes. Now some people, or many people say, you have to walk in the shoes. Is it a term? I don't know. I don't think that's correct. I think that's a thing, let's say from 20, 30 years ago, when your walking shoes or your boots were still made of 100% leather, because leather, due to your body temperature and moisture, changes its form. Shoes nowadays, even if you have leather shoes, contain you know what I mean, mostly artificial fabric, Gore-Tex membrane, stuff like that. You cannot walk in anything. plastic doesn't change its form. But nevertheless, you have to get used to your shoes. Like I try to get used to my new barefoot shoes for the Camino Português. What's that? Nice. I love them. Wear your boots or sneakers, whatever. Every day. Every single day. Without exception. Only then you can find out if something is not 100% correct. And your shoes have to be 100%. Otherwise, pain, blisters, bruises. You know what I'm talking about. If you want to try walking with your backpack, it's your decision. I didn't do it. I think it's not necessary. But that's not a recommendation. Now the third and for me most important part of preparation is prepare mentally. Prepare your mind. When you want to walk the Camino, be prepared to let go of everything. Leave all your problems behind. Problems at work, problems with your relationship, financial problems. You have to walk the Camino, or you have to start the Camino like a blank sheet of paper. Tabula rasa. The sheet of paper, it's going to be filled with a new experience, a lot of possibility, a lot of positivity and love. If you're not, let's say, empty-minded, and you walk the Camino, and all your problems are circling round and round in your mind, you won't enjoy your Camino. Proved by personal experience. And once you arrived at Santiago, you're not very happy. And you ask yourself, why have I walked anyway? I should have better stayed at home or gone to the beach. It's not a good Camino. Now, when you're turning your problems round and round and round, you're completely distracted by the miracles, not by, of the miracles of the Camino. And your blank sheet of paper cannot be rewritten. And yeah, in my opinion, that's the major gimmick on the Camino, to rewrite your mind. Now, to sum this all up, wasn't much at all, but stop thinking. I think it was Nietzsche who said, stop looking for problems. Maybe there aren't any. Don't stress yourself. Pack your bag, book a flight, and walk the Camino. With this being said, be safe, be healthy. What else? Stay tuned. Buen Camino.